you think about songs like it's supposed to be the hottest song out right now? Yeah, I know. Tell me how I feel to that. Scream that shit. Young Miami. What do you think about songs like that? Do you think they encourage whole activities? They don't just encourage whole activity. Listen, man, young Miami. Let me give her credit. She was able to create a song that not only misled young girls, right, but she's also attempted to mislead young men as well. Scamming ass nigga. Well, we already know that the federal government, Donald Trump administration, he just extended the window of prosecution for people who were involved with PPP fraud and unemployment fraud during the shutdown coming out of COVID. Right. So you encourage the young motherfuckers to go and scam and commit crimes and do all kind of dumb shit. You encourage the motherfuckers to do that. And you encouraging the young girls to deal with niggas like that. And then on the second part of the shit, she said, where my boosting ass bitches at? Stuffing that shit in your bag. So you encourage the bitches to steal and boost, go to stores and steal. Just to pop the tags, go out and have fun and spend that shit. So you encourage the niggas to scam, go to the club and spend it on the bitch. Then you encourage the bitches to go boost and steal clothes, pop some tags, go to the club and just drink, get high, smoke booze. Bitch, you the devil, ho. I can see why you and Puppy got along so well. You the devil, bitch. You the female version of Puppy. You nasty, filthy, funky bitch.
It's your boy Don Keeper going Charles back at it with another video. You know, I've been trying to drop videos after videos, but shit, I'm working on it. There's a lot going on right now, you know, just with my little situation. Well, I promise I'm gonna keep dropping videos. I'm gonna get more equipment and all that, you know. But anyway, let's hop right into it. So I think Dogface got a point, bro. It's crazy. Like, first off, Dogface got a point, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm kind of like, I'm not gonna say victim, but at first I kind of rock with the music video at first, and the producer, you know what I'm saying, as a like producer, you know what I'm saying, like that likes to listen to beats or try to make beats and stuff like that. But then getting Dogface point of view, like, and he wanted to older his too. He an older his, so he definitely know what he's talking about, especially in that industry, and he'll get money ass nigga for. But Dogface was right, bro. Like, I had to sit there and think about, like, damn, this dude is right, bro. Like, if you listen to that lyric, if you listen to those lyrics, bro, it's literally she saying, you know, the scammer and boosting ass bitches and shit, you know, and that's how toxic relationships start, bro. Like, a scammer nigga and a boosting ass bitch, they gonna both rob each other at the end of the day and set up each other, bro. It's a damn cycle, bro. Don't get me wrong, the song's the #1 hit. I'm giving her props too, bro. Shout out to that young black lady, bro. But I did not know she used to deal with Diddy. I did not know she had any ties with Diddy, you know, until Dogface mentioned something. He got a point. And then with Trump signing these bills and shit, so basically give motherfuckers life, whoever didn't use the PPP loans, right, and was doing the financial fraud stuff with the PPP loans, PPP frauds and stuff. It's cooked, bro. Like, dog, it is cooked. Like, man, there's so many songs I can talk about that I hate that people have made, our artists in our community have made. But I ain't gonna lie, I had to sit back and think about that shit. Like, I'm 29 years old, like, and I know, and then they got the kids in the background singing and they cussing in the song and shit. That's what's crazy, bro. Where my scamming ass niggas at and my boosting ass bitches and shit. And these kids in the background singing and shit, bro. That's a whole nother generation in that video, bro. Man, and motherfuckers don't know shit about hard work. And I understand it's just a song, but it's not just a song, bro. Like, you know, people are easily influenced off music. You know what I'm saying? What's the way to get to a person's emotions through music? You know, you can control somebody through music, food, vibration, all type of shit. And I kind of fuck with it because of the culture, but then I fucked with it because of the culture. Don't get me wrong, and I just ignored it. Then I kind of got into the music, and then I heard what Dogface was saying. But the same thing before Dogface couldn't even say anything, give his review on it. I kind of like it hit. The song was not hitting for me. Like my spirit just didn't like the song. Like it was like on some low vibrational shit. Like it's like some niggas that you be trying to make rap songs and shit like that, and it just don't hit. Some of it hit, but it just don't hit. That one just don't hit because it's the same. It's like what 607 Unk said. You know, the same niggas that get out of jail in Chicago, they doing the same shit over and over. They just nothing but NPCs, bro. That's all they know. That's all they do. They gonna reincarnate into this shit, bro. They just NPCs, bro. That's all they really is, for. Like, they don't know shit else, bro. Rob, steal, kill, destroy, and all that shit, bro. They ain't putting all that energy into something else. They ain't putting energy into building, working, uh, creating new things, you know. And I ain't gonna lie, the producer, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the producer, you know what I'm saying? I forgot his name, something like that. Jay, some shit like that. You know, I'm not knocking him, but you know, when I watched one of the interviews, and this shit is ironic how it all came together, bro. I watched one of those interviews because I'm wondering what's the song called? Span that shit, running in this camera, and then and I'm like, he was like, man, I wanted something that I could relate to, so I just felt like I could relate to the song. Yeah, nigga, cause you from Atlanta, bro. Y'all niggas from Atlanta. Well, I think y'all is. I don't know. But all that scamming shit, bro, it is dead this way, bro. Motherfuckers is not playing around with that scamming shit. Motherfuckers is ready to pop a motherfucker's head off of that shit, bro. And that boosting shit, bro. And they shutting down stores. They shutting down everything, bro. Go downtown Chicago. Yeah, you got the Gold Coast, and you got a few other designer shops down there. But for the last 3, 4, 5 years, they've been shutting that bitch down, especially after COVID happened, and then the George Floyd situation. They've been shutting that shit down, dog. They've been shutting all that designer shit down. They've been shutting all the restaurants down. And then you got this team takeovers and shit. Well, I'm telling you, they finna leave these niggas desert dry, bro. Desert dry. That's what's gonna happen, bro. And like I said, I'm not knocking Shorty. You know, I'm giving her my props. You know what I'm saying? I respect she's a black woman. But like I said, like it makes sense now. Like you telling females to rob, possibly lose their life and shit, and then you telling niggas you want to deal with scamming ass niggas like that can just take the shit off your bank account, you know, off your bank card or just any crazy shit. You know, that's the type of shit you want to be around for. I always knew like I can't be around a bunch of hood niggas my whole entire life because I got important shit to my name, bro. Why? Because scamming ass niggas, boosting ass niggas, scamming ass bitches, boosting ass bitches, bro. You can't be around them, bro. And set up ass bitches, backdooring ass females, bro. For a nigga that ain't got no job. Might be hustling. Fuck that, bro. And then and I'm just gonna say this respectfully. That's why like I've been listening to a lot of older heads in this game now. And I'm agree 100% with Dogface, bro. Man, if y'all on that, this is why I moved out the hood, folks. I didn't want to, but this is why I did. You know, so the most I might go back to is the Bird Part of Chicago, a certain suburb part of Chicago. That might. I said that's a might. Because even that shit getting worse a little bit. Depending on where I go. Dogface is right. I might have to agree with Dogface, folks. This is my take on it, though. As a young man, 29 years old, made it out this shit. Not rich yet, but made it out this shit. Nigga, if y'all on some boost and shit, nigga, y'all on some killing shit, stealing shit, if y'all niggas on that shit, stay the fuck away from me, bro. I'm telling y'all right now, bro. As a community, folk, that's why this community so the fucking divided, bro. Because ever since I left the hood, I've been learning to do other things. Like, I've been learning how to garden, grow food. I've been, been driving myself to places and shit, going to certain events and shit, going to different towns. I've been doing all that shit and being aware of my surroundings and not just being around, hanging around with everybody because I don't fuck with people like that. I don't fuck with anybody like that. Unless the vibe is like that and I rock with you, yeah. But go some motherfuckers in the hood or go some motherfuckers that's outside the hood. Like if y'all niggas on that shit, don't come around me, bro. I'm not hanging with y'all niggas, folks. I'm done with that shit. That shit get old and tiring. All that. No, nigga, take your ass to Africa then if you want some scamming ass niggas, folks. And they ain't even really, man, it's them China peoples over in Africa do that scamming shit. But yeah, bro, man, that's why I'm just tired of this shit, bro. That's why I had to leave the hood, bro. That's why I had to leave, bro. That's why I had to get around from certain niggas and certain black folks. I ain't gonna lie. I love my people to the death, to the core. Like I said, we got shit that we working on that we not worried about other people. But then you drop something like this, it's like an anthem telling motherfuckers go kill, go murder, go steal. You know what I'm saying? Drop some real. That's what's going on. You and then you grown. I hate to say it like that. You know what I'm saying? You dropping young girl music. You know what I'm saying, on some fast shit. Man, you grown as hell. Drop some real grown folk music type shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's, and you know, like I said, I'm not trying to knock Shorty. I'm not trying to degrade her. I'm not trying to do none of that. But she was part of the Diddy, hanging with Diddy, apparently. I found that out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of just like, damn, I'm suspicious about that. Boy, nigga, I'm like the FBI. I'm like the government. I gotta watch these motherfuckers. Because I ain't finna be out here trying to get my health together, get my tax returns together, get my W-2s together, get my insurance together, get my health insurance together, get my pension, get my 401k, get my 201k, whatever you want to call it. Well, I gotta watch these motherfuckers from a distance. Because the motherfuckers, they got their shit together. If they ain't robbing stores or robbing the streets, man, they gonna go to a motherfucker that got it and gonna try and be best friends. And you gotta be like the government and watch some of these niggas, folks. Just watch everybody, bro. I'm telling you, folks. Dogface was right, bro. And she finna get a lot of motherfuckers locked up and them kids in the background singing. And I know they just having fun. There's nothing wrong with that. But what happened to Swag and Surfing or Nene or I'm being with? I mean, and that what happened to that, bro? Black Beatles by the Smurder Boys. You know what I'm saying? What happened to those songs like that? You know what I'm saying? But you can hear the kids in the background cussing to the song and shit. I'm like, damn, this the next generation. This Children of the Corn, bro. This Children of the Corn, bro. Come on, man. And I'm trying to get my life together, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get my financial right. I see why older black folks and just niggas in general, when they get their shit together out the hood and they get all their financial shit, they get all this money, they get all this insurance, they get their health checkups, they get the money for their health checkups, and they got backup money, emergency money, Bitcoin money, all that. I see why niggas leave, because once you got all that shit, no one knows how hard it is unless you as an individual have done this before, work on getting all your financials together. And then, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, sometimes I miss my niggas, sometimes I miss my black folks, but there's black people everywhere, even in the country, even in the Midwest, even in the South and the North. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not gonna go back deep into the trenches after a whole empire I built just for some scamming ass bitches and niggas to take, bro. What the fuck? And they wonder why motherfuckers getting their ass blown in these streets. So like I said, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to talk down on Shorty, but she's putting a lot of shit in their head subconsciously. These motherfuckers are gonna really, after, I guarantee you, after the song, because you know niggas, folk, you know, like what's his name? Big homie CC said, he said, what kind of songs you listen to when you go on a drill? Buddy said, drillings, of course. He said, there you go. You mean to tell motherfuckers want to be doing this scamming shit, going on the scams and shit? I mean, don't get me wrong. It's the safest thing to do without getting hurt, killed, possibly. But just know you're going to do a lot of federal time behind that bitch, bro. It's going to be a couple Christmases you're not going to be there with your family with. It's going to be a couple of Thanksgivings, couple baby showers. It's going to be a couple of holidays. It's going to be some meals your favorite meals you're not going to have, bro. You got to be careful with this shit, bro. You can't just be, man, folk. Not everybody's a young boy and can just get pardoned out of jail, folk. Not everybody can do that shit. Not everybody's like Wayne and Kodak. Not everybody like Keith. Not everybody is like that, bro. Can move around that bitch through the system and, you know what I'm saying, somewhat sort of say, you know what I'm saying? But this is, Dogface is right and Charleston White is right, bro. There's some crooked ass shit, bro. Man, y'all dropping the wrong shit. Like, she that girl is dumb, folks. She's so beautiful and can sing. She can talk about anything else, but, and the producer, oh yeah, I just want to talk about, soon she, the melody and all that, I just automatically relate, I want to do so I can relate to, you know what I'm saying? What, scamming motherfuckers out their pockets, bro? Boosting out of stores, you know what I'm saying? And then nowadays, look, that's why a lot of malls shut down in America. Because of these motherfucking, you got these motherfucking white folks blowing that shit up and shooting up malls, but you got niggas out here and bitches out here stealing out that mall. That's taking profit from them, bro. This is why we ain't got shit and everything looks so dead, bro. You know what I'm saying? And this ain't just on that one song for that one girl, but it starts right there because this song has went viral. And then, like I said, I almost played victim to it too. I almost was like, oh, okay, it's one of the songs for the culture. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care for it. In my spirit, in my mind, I didn't really care for it, but I'm like, well, it's for the culture. So, but when Dogface broke that shit down, bro, that's when I need to start doing is, like I said, I've been listening to a lot of older hits in this industry and seeing shit for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's just fucked up out here, bro. Like, it's just crazy. Like, motherfuckers is out here on some wild shit, bro. Like, you spreading false, you know, I don't know. I don't know, bro. And the thing is, she ain't got a scam or boost and shit like that, bro. This girl made a #1 hit song. You don't think the black culture just put money in her pockets, bro? When when the black dollar in America is the most dominant dollar all across the globe, bro, across the country, she ain't gotta spend that shit. She literally ain't gotta spend shit, bro. She made all that shit back. I'm pretty sure she made that shit back making that song, bro. She ain't gotta go boost, bro. Y'all finna go boost. Y'all finna go to jail. She ain't gotta scam shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of scamming and shit, bro, just like, you know, so I hate to say like this, but Sexy Red, you know, I heard she owed Tay Keith a whole bunch of money and shit. Scamming ass bitches, bro. That shit bogus as hell, bro. Motherfucker producers need to start putting their feet down, putting their foot down, and start making better quality music, or start learning from what mix a mid young generation with the older generation. Like, cause I'm 29, for that song right there, that ain't not hell no, that ain't hitting for me, bro. I feel like it's a young people song. Like I said, I know I look young. I'm 29 and shit. I am young, but I'm not getting any younger, bro. I don't want to hear no shit that's gonna make me feel retarded. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to listen to some dumb low vibrational music. Respectfully, but black people make good music, great music. It's just that, you know, so I didn't call myself listening to old school music now. Listening to other shit, which is I always been. I ain't gonna lie, I always been that. I've always been the old soul, bro, from the beginning, bro. I've always been the old soul. I can name a whole bunch of songs that it'll blow people's mind, bro. R&B, old school, so old school from the 60s, 50s, 70s, black, old school, hell, even old school rock and roll, 80s rock and roll, 70s rock and roll, bro. But it's just a simple fact, like, you know, like bro said, man, the government coming for a lot of these niggas, bro. They still locking people up for the PPP, and that shit was like 5-6 years ago, bro. They still locking people up for the PPP loans, PPP frauds. They still locking motherfuckers for a whole bunch of shit that was going down in 2020 and 2021 and damn near 2019, bro. He catching everybody, bro. You know what I'm saying? Dumb, folks. This is a dumbass generation, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is a dumbass generation. Motherfuckers need to go out, get a skill, get a trade. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's at a low tier job, learn how to do something at a low tier job. Then move your way up to a different position. Or once you get enough experience at one job, go to another one, make more money, learn that, and then go to another job, make way more money, learn that shit, and then just keep going, bro. Man, because this, like, this music shit, these kids that they go through, it's just a phase. They gonna be looking back like broke as hell and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? No one's gonna take care of their ass forever. You think these parents is gonna pass down their businesses to them like that? Hell no, they not, bro. Why do you think it's always family feud, bro? Because they always go into the other family members or to the Arabs and give it to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like it's a whole. This shit get deep, bro. This shit get deep. Dogface ain't lying, bro. That's why I rock with him, bro. I can't. I'm sorry, I can't fuck with a scamming ass bitch, bro. I can't do it. I don't care how bad you look. I don't care how bad you are. I don't give a fuck. If you a rotten, low down, you a stealing bitch, you just ignorant, you just want to argue, and you cocky as hell, and all that shit, bro. You can listen, sweetheart. What Keith say, you gotta go. You got to go, bro. Cause like I said, I'm at that point now where I understand, bro. Like, you working hard for this shit. You a house, a car, or just something like that, or you getting businesses together, you overseas getting businesses together, you doing a connection from there to here or here to there, and you got your little spot going on, got some land. This shit get deep, bro. You don't want these ignorant ass people coming around taking what you got that you worked hard for, bro, by hands, bro. I'm sorry, but that's just me personally. Like I said, if I start making music, I'm gonna make grown folk music. I ain't doing all that drill shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Keith though. You know what I'm saying? But and rest in peace, Alley Boy. And shout out to all the real gangster rap artists out there, rhythm and poetry rap artists out there, that know how to flip the game and finesse it and keep it rapping all the way up until their 40s and 50s. It's just like acting. You acting all the way up to your 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. You know what I'm saying? And just all that, bro. It's all an art, bro. Art don't never get old, bro. Art lasts forever after you pass because part of you, your expressions is in that art. That's gonna last forever, bro. Until the world blows up. I don't know. But yeah, bro. Listen, man. Start learning what a bank is. Start learning about banks, checks and balancing. If you out there, start learning about checks and balancing. Start learning about jobs. Start learning different skills. I don't care if it's the lowest tier. Look, man, I was scrubbing toilets at one point, flipping burgers. I was trays. I was all that, bro. Just cleaning, cooking, dipping car parts. I was doing all that shit. You gotta have a skill in the trade. You gotta learn to do something to make a little bit of money, bro. You gotta learn how to hustle, bro. All that scamming and stealing shit, it's gonna either A, get you killed, 2, it's gonna get you put in jail, 3, in a hospital, 4, paralyzed. You know what I'm saying? So y'all have to be careful. And for us older heads out there, I know I'm getting older. I'm about to be in my 30s next year. This is my last of my 20s. Life going by fast. I'm seeing how real this shit get. You know what I'm saying? These little motherfuckers out here is not invisible. Y'all not invisible. I'm telling y'all, bro. That song is a detrimental to the young community out here, bro. Talking about spending that shit. Nigga, I ain't spending shit. Say that shit. Say that shit. Save that shit. Where all my work come up and open a check balance. Let me stop, bro. Let me stop. No, for real, save that shit. Save your money, bro. Don't spend shit, bro. Say that shit. Shout out to Sean Cotton TV, man. I was listening to when he was saying that he's seen rappers within 2 months spent $500,000, bro. Say that shit. Save that shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't be listening to none of these artists that's making you want to spend money and do all this crazy shit at a high rate, fast rate, at a dumb rate, all type of shit. Don't do that shit. Like I said, he watched one of his artists spend $500,000 in 2 months, 3 months tops, bro. Tops. So right now, I'm working on getting business together. I'm working on getting a Bitcoin. I'm just working on getting everything together. I'm working on everything financially, financial literacy. I'm working on all that because that's very important. And it may not seem like it's important now because the economy that we're in now, but it's very important because it's gonna last on the run, bro. And for all my older heads out there that's still rapping, man, drop some good quality music, bro. Drop some ABC shit, some subconscious shit with some gangster shit in it, cause these motherfuckers just blatant just tell motherfuckers to rob motherfuckers, steal from motherfuckers. Don't do that shit, bro. Be more creative, bro. That's not. Come on, man. We more creative than just robbing and stealing and scamming, bro. We way too creative for this shit, bro. That's what's pissing me off, man. And shout out to Dogface, cause nigga, he kept it real, folk. And me as a young black man, him being an older black man, like, I see where he coming from, bro. You know what I'm saying? I see what he's standing on, bro. And he's standing on business behind that shit, bro. You can't just be saying, and you can, but that's just gonna fall back on you as an individual, you know what I'm saying? You tell motherfuckers to rob and scam, until that motherfucker, you step in that motherfucking wrong building, you get blam down for motherfucking security on your ass, or them boys on your ass, you know what I'm saying? Just like last night, I just watched the video. It was like a spring of armored trucks, dog. Like this is Dark Knight or some shit. The Joker's crew, and there was a spring of armored trucks getting robbed by a certain group of people because the gang members started. They stopped killing each other and going war with each other. They started robbing these trucks in a specific city. Well, when shit started hitting the fan and people started getting sluggish and sloppy, the homies, they started backdooring each other for the money when they would collect all this money from armor trucks. They started ratting on each other, informant, and they started killing each other, and they started having shootouts with the police officer, bro. I gotta bring up that video, but yeah, this is just my take on it. Shout out to Dogface. You know what I'm saying? You know, so well, I'm not shitting on the girl. I'm giving her my props because she has talent, bro. She got the skill to sing and rap and everything. But man, bro, it was just like you telling my people to be even more ignorant than they already is, bro. How ignorant can we get, bro? That's all I'm saying, bro. Well, it's your boy Don Keep It Going Charles. You ain't gotta listen to me. Go out, go do the dumb shit, and see what the repercussions is. That's on you. That's all I'm saying. I'm out here trying to travel, get my shit together, get my financials together, and be the best man, best version of myself that I can be. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy. I keep going, Charles. Love y'all.